Oh, that's rich. Oh my God. GTA 6, priced at $80, would help the whole gaming industry, Bank of America says. Why? Because you'd be making more money? Oh! Oh my God. So, that's the post I see from IGN. And I click the link, it takes me to their article about this. And it says, video game industry would have difficulty selling games for $80 if GTA 6 costs $70, Bank of America says. I've got to hear this. See, in our minds as gamers, first of all, you make more money than the music and movie industry combined. You haven't had a problem selling games. And these deluxe editions that come out, sometimes they're $80, sometimes they're $100. Those are still selling. In gamers' minds, you don't need to sell it for $80. It don't need to go up $80. Especially when we see these numbers that these companies are putting up. It's like, what are you talking about? You find out the budget of a game, and then you find out how much they made. It's like, well, you made your money back. I got to hear this. It is one of the biggest questions facing the video game industry right now. How much will Grand Theft Auto 6 cost? Rockstar Games and parent company Take-Two have so far given little away, save for saying that they want to offer great value and that games haven't really gone up in price over the years. Well, now a new party has waded in, Bank of America. The banker wants them to charge more. Interesting. Oh, who would have thought? According to Seeking Alpha, Omar Dessouky of Bank of America Global Research came away from last week's Icon conference, which IGN attended, with a firm recommendation. GTA 6 should cost $80, $10 more than the norm. Analysts' opinion on GTA 6 prices are all over the place, with some saying Rockstar should stick with $70, others saying it could easily justify going up to $100, depending on what the company does with the next iteration of GTA Online. GTA 6 is on course to be the biggest entertainment launch of all time. You know what? I think they could go to 100, but I don't think they would sell the number of copies that they would if it was 70. I don't. Selling tens of millions of copies on day one, it would undoubtedly change the video game industry forever. Not just in terms of how financially successful video games can be, but in terms of how much video games should cost going forward. See, yeah, if it doesn't cost $80, it may make it harder for some gamers to see paying $80 for it, since GTA is used as a measuring stick. Okay, but people have been paying that much. I've paid that much for certain deluxe editions just to make sure I had everything, just so that I could play the game and not have to buy anything extra in the future. I've done that. You know what I'm saying? So, however, you have to market this properly, because gamers do not like to feel like they're getting scammed or had or robbed or taken advantage of. And it was this latter point Dessouky touched on in his comment, saying that if GTA 6 were to cost $70, video game companies would no longer be able to get away with charging more than that for their games. That would put pressure on the likes of Nintendo, for example, which charges $80 for Mario Kart World. Say, We also heard from attendees that the industry, which is perceived as struggling, would have difficulty selling games for $80 if GTA 6 came out at $70. Dasuki is quoted as saying, "We think it's in Take-Two's self-interest as a publisher and partner to many developers to raise the price point for the entire industry." Like, all eyes on you. You do it. You're the leader. The suggestion here is that Take-Two will be doing the video game industry a favor if it went higher than 70. Nintendo already did it. They're a leader in the industry. As if selling GTA 6 at $80 will all of a sudden open the floodgates for all new AAA video games to cost the same. But will Take-Two actually do that? As reported by IGN, Take-Two, consumers pay for the value that you bring them. And our job is to charge way, way less of the value. Sorry, just spit. Less of that value delivery. How you feel about something you buy is the intersection of the thing itself. And yeah, you like to feel like you got your money's worth. Definitely. And if you got your money's worth and more, you like that company even more. You're like, with all this and this mode and that mode and all the hours. Oh man, I got more than $70 out of this game. That's how we like to feel. Consumers need to feel like the thing itself is amazing and the price they were charged was fair for what they got. That's right. We need it to feel fair. Zelnick went on to mention that game pricing has actually gotten cheaper over the years, a reference to the fact that major game releases have been priced. Damn it. This window came up. Have been priced at 60 or at 70 for more than a decade as compared to greater rates of inflation seen in the wider economy. If you look at it through that lens, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but that isn't the lens which we look. Instead, we look at it, how do we deliver something amazing? How do we make sure that the people pay for it feel reasonable? We'll just have to wait and say, say, how much will you be? Let me see. They have a survey here. I'm going to click 70. Say answer. That's what's leading the pack. 70. That's what's leading the pack. It is what it is. Next in line is $100. So 21.9% is $70. 16.1% is $100. One after that is $50, 14.5%. Then $60 at 13.1%. No, $80 at 13.8%. Then 60 at 13.1%. Yep. Post your comments down below. Let me know what you think about the situation. If you enjoyed my reaction and thought, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. 10 million subscribers.